Minuteman Press in Hermitage, Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, Sharon Community Health Center, and 21st Century Energy Group.
Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7. Now it's time to go to the court with our countdown to tip-off show with our game announcers,
Ryan Briggs and Chris Birch.
And we are live tonight here on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. It is the District 10 Class 4A boys quarterfinals tonight from the Hagerty Event Center in Erie. The number 4 seed, the Hickory Hornets, take on the number 5 seed, the Harbor Creek Huskies. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs here, along with Chris Birch here tonight at the Hagerty Center. And Chris, big-time matchup here in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, just two teams that have, big-time players, had great seasons, played, some of the best competitions in Northwestern PA. And, certainly a big-time game and, a venue that illustrates what a big-time game this is.
Teams are out warming up on the court right now. Tip-off, of course, coming up at the top of the hour. Normally the quarterfinals, Chris, our winner go home, but not in District 10 4A boys because of 5 teams advancing. The winners of the semifinals, of course, or the quarterfinals go to the semifinals. The losing teams, they are not out of it. They can play in the 5th place consolation bracket, which was next week. So you have to win 2 to get to that 5th and final spot into the state tournament, as we saw Farrell earn last year. But certainly that has to, I would think, make each team a little bit less on edge.
There's no question. Yeah, there's no question about it. There is a different feel, in the locker room, on the bus to the game. Everything about it. When if you lose, your season's over. And again, nobody thinks we're going to lose this game. But there's always that kind of that feel to it. But, there's no doubt. What this allows both teams to do, and, all 8 of the teams in the quarterfinals to do, is, just focus on the game a lot more than, sort of some of those thoughts about the season being over if you don't get this done.
Hickory and Harbor Creek tonight. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about the teams. We'll visit with Hickory head coach Chris Mell and the 21st Century Energy Group starting lineups. We'll have more pregame from downtown Erie after this on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to western Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-aged children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, whether or not.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
We are back here at the Hagerty Family Events Center, downtown Erie, home of the Cathedral Prep Ramblers. This fabulous facility. We've been here a handful of times over the years now, but every time you come in here, it's still like the first time. Wow, what a facility! This is first rate with a capital F.
Yeah, I mean, I always say it's it's a little bit like walking into a big time Division I college arena or even an NBA arena shrunken down. It's obviously there's not as much seating, but everything about it makes that feel like it. And I had a chance to go. Talk to Coach Mel and some of the players in the locker room, and the locker room, looks like the photographs from the the locker rooms of Division I schools. And so, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's special for the kids to come up here. I know it's a trip for the Mercer County kids to come up here, but once you get up here and you're just blown away by the facilities, and makes a night that you play up here even more special.
I know there were some people back home in Mercer County. There was some consternation. Why does Hickory have to come up here as number 4? Harbor Creek is 5. There are only so many sites available tonight, and the way it worked out, somebody was going to be traveling. But if you're going to travel, coming to a place like this, I mean, and again, the hoops are 10 feet. It's 94 by 50. This is a top-notch facility, and you know what? It's these teams, whoever plays the best is going to win regardless of the facility.
Well, I mean, they could have played at Maplewood High School or something, 45 minutes for each team, right? And, I don't think anybody would have wanted that. No offense to Maplewood, but it's not the HVEC, right? But it's, it's right. It's a special, and you get it. Hickory was the 4 seed, and they have to travel an hour plus, and Harbor Creek's, half an hour up the road. But
if that,
right. So, again, we get it. But, now that we're all here, this is certainly a great night and a great facility for the Hornets to try to move on to the semifinals.
The winner of this one gets Cathedral Prep or Oil City. They will play at 7:30 tonight at the other end of town at Mercyhurst University. That's the 1 versus 8 game. The other semifinals, the nightcap here will be Fairview and Warren. Fairview, the number 3, Warren, the number 11. And the other side of the bracket, Girard and Sharon. Sharon, number 2. Girard is the 7 seed. Mark Slazak and Bob Greenberg will have the call on that one from Farrell High School on News Talk 7, on Sports Radio 96.7. That's later tonight. Lakeview Greenville is the lid lifter at Farrell. Chris, looking at the Hickory Hornets, 18-5 overall. I think the best way to describe this Hickory team and this Hickory season has just been very consistent, very solid from beginning to end. This is a really solid, and I would say workmanlike team. It's not a flashy group, but they just get it done night in and night out.
I mean, one of the maybe the best things that I've seen, after covering now a handful of Hickory games and obviously following them, all throughout the season, is they have really good parts, but the sum is greater than the parts. The whole is greater than the sum of the parts. Yeah, that. So they have that feel to it. That obviously, Kyler Slevin has put together an unbelievable sophomore season. They have Borowitz, they have Bowl, they have Kovac. Jack White has stepped in there with the injury to Christopher Mell and has just been unbelievable. And they have solid guys off the bench. But when you kind of look at what they've been able to accomplish this season, it has really been, to use your word, workmanlike, but also just a great team effort. There's a synergy to this team that certainly makes them really, really capable of great things.
They can beat you inside. They can beat you outside. They can beat you in between. Kyler Slevin, you mentioned the sophomore, 54 threes this year, 15.4 points per game. He leads the team. Trevor Borowitz, 14.7 points per night. He's gone over the 1,000-point mark for his career. Ashton Bull, 42 threes. He's a double-digit scorer. And then, of course, Noah Kovac on the inside as well at 6'5".
Yeah.
If you want to make it a half-court game, they can pound it inside. Get up and down. Hickory can fare well in that endeavor as well.
No question about it, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. Really with Kovac and Borowitz, they have a little bit of that kind of twin tower thing going. But the guard play with Slevin, with White, and all those guys, The guard play has been really good. But, yeah, you're right. They can run and win a game in the 70s, and they can certainly slow it down. And we know Harbor Creek likes to slow it down and throw 6 or 7 passes, each time. But Hickory can play that way. Hickory can win that way. But if somebody wants to run against them, they can do that.
The Harbor Creek Huskies, you mentioned them, 15th-year head coach Ryan Smock. Very, very solid team, 16-7. Not a big team. You look at the starting 5, nobody over 6 feet tall, but these guys play a lot bigger than that, and nobody exemplifies that more than the senior guard J.T. Del Sandro. 1,518 points, number 2 all-time at Harbor Creek. Has a shot to become the all-time leading scorer. He's averaging 20 a game this year. He's 5'6".
I know.
And I think you would agree, when you have something in terms of the measurables and so forth that maybe isn't quite at what you'd want, I guess, quote, most desirable, you have to be really good at everything else.
Yeah.
And boy, is he really good at everything else. And you don't notice the fact of, maybe isn't as tall as he'd like to be.
Well, I mean, he's one of those guys. You try to explain to someone who's never seen him play what his motor's like, and you can't do it justice. Then when somebody sees him, they're like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, his feet never stop moving. He never stops flying around. He has a motor that's double just about anybody else who has a good motor. And he's played on so many different kinds of teams. I came up here 3 years ago, Ryan, to just kind of provide updates for the Harbor Creek Sharon game, and it was him and like 3 or 4 6'5", 280-pound football guys, and that was an interesting dynamic, that team. And now, yeah, it's a little bit more of a team that kind of surrounds him with good guard play, and they're just a tough matchup because they've kind of flipped the script, right? In other words, you mentioned how small they are. They don't really have bigs, and you think, oh, that must be tough for them when they play teams that have bigs. But it's also tough for the teams that have bigs to try to guard somebody.
And Harbor Creek, certainly Del Sandro, 20 points a game. Ben Bosby, the senior, averaging 10.7 per game. They do have a little bit of size off the bench. Joey Wagner, 6'3", junior, and he will not start. He'll come off the bench. He's averaging 10.5 points per game. He's slowed down a little bit over the last half dozen games of the season, but certainly you have to think that Wagner is going to have a greater role tonight. And then as well, Mosley's missed some time. Cam Herman was injured on opening night against Cathedral Prep, missed the next 9 games. He has come back. He's averaging 8 points per game, 5'11" senior. Harbor Creek, when you look at the 3-point numbers, Del Sandro 52, Mosley 35, the Hermans, Cam Herman, Caspin Herman, and then Victor Mudry off the bench, 19 threes.
Yeah.
Harbor Creek not afraid to let it fly.
No, and they will. They'll run their offense. They go a million miles an hour, and if you get lost in the screening action. Somebody's open, bang. If their feet are set, they're knocking it down.
Hickory and Harbor Creek tonight. Our video on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you in part by the Hudson Companies, as well as Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. So thank you very much to our video sponsors tonight, the Hudson Companies and Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. When we come back, we'll visit with Hickory head coach Chris Mell. Don't forget, we also have our 21st Century Energy Group starting lineups upcoming as well here on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
On out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
Picture this. You're with a group of friends, and someone offers you a pill. You don't know what's in that pill. The person who gave it to you may not even know. By taking it, you may increase your risk of an overdose. Every day, nearly 300 Americans die from a drug overdose. Get the facts. Be your own advocate.
This is Mercer County Commissioner Ann Coleman. For more information, contact Mercer County Behavioral Health Commission at 724-662-2230 or visit cdc.gov/stop overdose.
Brought to you by the Board of Commissioners of Mercer County and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end.
forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
One moment I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's Joanow legalgroup.com. Or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
And we are back here on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. Ryan Briggs here. And a little bit ago, my partner Chris Birch had a chance to visit with the head coach of the Hickory Hornets, Chris Mell. And we will send it to Chris as he visits with Coach Mell. We apologize, a minor glitch there, but now I think we are ready to go. Go ahead and take it away, Coach Birch.
We're back on Sports Radio 96.7, and I'm joined by Hickory head coach Chris Mell. And Coach, here you are, round 2 of the District 10 playoffs. You had a really nice first-round win against Franklin here at the Haggerty Events Center, playing a really good Harbor Creek team. How you feeling?
Feel really good. Yeah, Friday night to be in the playoffs, it's great. Coming off a really nice win, I think a solid whole game win for us. Right. We started out hitting a lot of shots in the beginning. Our press looked good. We got some that always helps you in a game, get you a little bit of confidence. Our guards played really well. Kyler and Ashton did a great job with the energy up top. Jack White, our third, he played guard that game. I hope played guard again tonight. He did some great Jack White things that he does. And then Noah was great on the offensive boards to start the game, got us some easy buckets. And Trevor was solid as he always is. So it was a nice start by our starters. Our bench players come in, did a nice job, and like I said, it was a wire-to-wire win. So we're going to need that kind of performance again tonight.
This Harbor Creek team, again, this is the 4th year in a row I've covered this team. The names have changed other than JT Del Sandro, and he makes them unique to try to prepare for, doesn't he?
He really does. Watching some film on him, he does some great things. He could score in a variety of ways. He's got a variety of different moves. He's got a high motor. If he shoots the ball, he'll try to be the first one to the ball to get the rebound too. So we got to be really aware of him, know where he's at. He'll shoot from anywhere on the floor. This is their second game here in a row playing, so they're a little bit used to the court. They've played here probably a couple times in the season too. So, I expect in the beginning, I want to try to keep it nice and close, as close as we can. We can't let him go off for 30 tonight. He's going to get his 20. We got to try to keep him there or below, and then be solid on the other players. They have much more than him. They got some guards that can play. They run a great offense. I think the key for us tonight is to not let them pass the ball 5-6 times each possession, because if they do, they're going to get some good looks.
Right, Coach, I know you got a lot to do. Always that early playoff game, there's always kind of a franticness about it, playing the first one. But yeah, certainly congrats. Great win against Grove City to wrap the season up, and then a great first-round win. It's great to be up here with you at the, in the big time here in District 10, and certainly good luck tonight, and good luck as you head on down the road.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for covering us. The kids are excited. We're in the prep locker room here. It's like we're it's like we're in a pro locker room. So great facility here. We're looking to play. We appreciate the fan support. Those that couldn't be here that are going to watch on Facebook and listen, shout out to you guys. Cheer us on. Hopefully we can come out with a victory.
Those are the thoughts of Hickory head coach Chris Mell as he gets his Hornets ready for this second-round District 10 4A quarterfinal game. Pre-game continues on Sports Radio 96.7.
residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut, Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
Back here at Cathedral Prep, the Hagerty Family Event Center. Ryan Briggs, Chris Birch with you tonight. We have Aaron Byro in the studio, and we will have Josh Bartlett, a Cathedral Prep sophomore, a distance performer for the swimming and diving team here at Cathedral Prep. He'll be running camera for us tonight, so glad to have Josh on board. Thanks to Jay Pushkar and Bill Flanagan for helping set that up. Thanks to everybody here at Prep. Chris, we talk about what a great facility it is for the players and the coaches and the fans. Doesn't get much better than this for us radio guys either.
No, everything's comfortable. You got enough room for all of your stuff. All of the Wi-Fi things work. It's always great coming up here. Wow.
We have enough room. You don't have to sit and kick the table leg.
I know.
Bang your knee off of it.
Get the wires tangled around our feet.
Was that your good knee you hit or your bad knee?
They're both kind of mediocre, you know.
Time now for tonight's starting lineups. And the starting lineups are being brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group. The 21st Century Energy Group is the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com. First for Harbor Creek, the number 5 seed. Harbor Creek is the visiting team tonight. Huskies at 16-7 overall. They'll line them up this way. The guards, Caspin Herman, 5'10 junior. Herman coming in averaging 5.8 points per game. He'll be joined in the backcourt by Ben Mosby, 5'8 senior, averaging 10.7 points per game. The third guard, JT Del Sandro, 5'6 senior, averaging 19.9 points per night, 1,518 career points this year for Del Sandro. Up front, Cam Herman, 5'11 senior, averaging 8 points per game. And rounding out the starting 5 is Landon Demerol, a 5'11 senior. He's averaging 5.5 points per game. Caspin Herman, Mosby, Cam Herman, Demerol, and Del Sandro for Harbor Creek. For Hickory, head coach Chris Mell has his team 18-5 overall, number 4 seed in the tournament. The guards are Kyler Slevin, 5'9 sophomore, averaging 15.5 per game, and Ashton Bull, 6' senior, averaging 12.5 points per game. Up front, Jack White, 6' junior, averaging 3.7 points per game, and Trevor Borowitz, 6'3 senior, averaging 14.7 points per night. In the middle, Noah Kovac, 6'5 senior, he's averaging 8 points per game. White, Kyler Slevin, Borowitz, Bow, and Kovac for Hickory. Your officials tonight, Tyler Nolan, Alex Labruzzo, and Scott Walters. We'll come back with a tip. It's Harbor Creek and Hickory coming up next on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-age children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, whether or not.
Mercer County State Bank, member FDIC, your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Back here at Cathedral Prep, Ryan Briggs, Chris Birch with you tonight. Starting lineups being introduced. Quickly recapping those. The 21st Century Energy Group starting lineups. Harbor Creek going with Caspin Herman, Ben Mosby, Cam Herman, Landon Demerol, and JT Del Sandro. Hickory will have Jack White, Kyler Slevin, Trevor Borowitz, Ashton Bull, and Noah Kovac in the starting five. Hickory is the home team as the higher seed. Hickory in the home whites, red numbers and letters, red trim. Harbor Creek in the black jerseys, white numerals and letters, outlined in orange and white trim. Like the Harbor Creek jerseys, those are kind of throwback. They look like 1980s. Well, yeah, even better if we unmute you, Chris.
Yeah, the font is really, I was just thinking that earlier when I saw them come out. Yeah, that's great stuff. Yeah, so you got the candy stripe pants for the Hickory warm-ups, and then the old-fashioned font for the for Harbor Creek.
The old block numerals and letters, although Hickory has block numbers and letters too, but slightly more modern, but still a very sharp look.
Sharp look, yeah.
Hickory over the front looks like Hickory from the movie Hoosiers.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, all we need now is the really short shorts, but nobody wants to see that.
Although the shorts have been inching up and up about
right.
a quarter inch every year the last handful of years. So
yes, they have, yeah. Still longer than the '87 High Rocket shorts, though.
We need the high socks to come up.
That's right. Yeah.
Maybe get the wide stripe with the little thin stripe on either side of them. Hickory will go left or right on the first half here tonight. Good crowd on hand. Harbor Creek, not surprisingly, with a good following here. And I'm not sure which side's the home and away. Everybody's just kind of sitting together.
Yeah, that's right. It's, in a gym like this, it doesn't really matter, right?
Borowitz jumping center against Caspin Herman, and Hickory wins the tip. We are underway tonight here in the District 10 quarterfinals. And Harbor Creek, box and one, Chris?
Little box and one. How about that? Yeah.
Slevin onto the right baseline to Borowitz inside for Kovac, who puts it up off the bottom of the backboard. No good. Rebound saved by Demerol. And Harbor Creek comes up with a stop. Now here come the Huskies into the forecourt, moving right to left. Top of the key with it is Demerol. He'll drive and move it back on the right wing for Mosby. Left-hand dribble, top of the key, Caspin Herman. He'll drive in all the way up with the right hand and good, and Harbor Creek has the early lead.
How about that footwork? A little ball fake just right in there. Yeah, how about this defense by Harbor Creek?
And it's a box and one on Kovac.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Right baseline, White with the drive left corner. Finds Bull. Ashton Bull, three on the way, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Caspin Herman. So he has a basket and a rebound in the early going. Shot put up inside by Del Sandro, no good. Rebound grabbed by Hickory.
Yeah, Harbor Creek looking to run out of this too. 2 defensive rebounds, 2 kickouts.
Slevin into the forecourt with it. Kyler Slevin, near right wing for Ashton Bull. Bull zips it back up top, and now near wing for Bull.
Yeah, Briggsy, that's just a 3-2, and they're just pinching Kovac.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it certainly it's been an unusual the way they've deployed it. Around a screen of Slevin, right of the lane. 16-footer good for Kyler Slevin. Kyler Slevin ties the game at 2.
Yeah, that'll loosen that zone up in a hurry, right? That was a really nice ball screen on the top of the zone, and Slevin knocked it down.
2-2, 6:20 to go first quarter. Top of the key with it is Del Sandro, guarded by Bull. Del Sandro with a right-hand dribble towards the corner, now goes baseline. 15-foot fadeaway on the way, got it. JT Del Sandro, first points of the night. Harbor Creek back on top.
Yeah, he just creates space for himself and knocks shots down. That's what he's been doing his whole career.
Now 1,520 career points. Shot put up no good by the Hornets. Rebound grabbed by Kovac at the foul line. Finds Borowitz. Borowitz to the left block. Up no, but a foul. And the big guys that time having the advantage inside for Hickory.
Yeah. Great job by Kovac. Great work. He went and got the offensive rebound and then didn't feel compelled to try to go up against 3 black jerseys in the paint. Took a little dribble to create space. Borowitz, a really nice cut. Great pass by Kovac. Borowitz earns a trip to the foul line.
The foul was on Caspin Herman, the 5'10" junior, first foul of the night, and it puts Trevor Borowitz on the line to shoot 2. Borowitz, 67% on the season. First free throw up and good for Borowitz. Borowitz also over 1,000 points for his career, 1,031.
Yeah, you use the word solid to describe this team, and that's certainly the great word to describe him.
Second free throw is no good. The rebound knocked out of bounds on the near side by Hickory. It will be Harbor Creek basketball at the 5:51 mark of the first quarter. Hickory setting up 2-2-1.
Yeah, 2-2-1. Can't lose track of Del Sandro once they break it.
Mosley back to Del Sandro near side. Whips it down court, but it's batted away by Borowitz, but it comes right to Herman, left the lane. It's Cam Herman up top. 3 by Mosley, no good. Tip up, doesn't go. Rebound, Kovac tied up. No, a foul will be called inside. And it's going to go on, I believe, Caspin Herman. No, Del Sandro.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Del Sandro called for the foul, battling for the rebound. His first, team second.
I thought that was on number 1, yeah, so that's certainly a break for Hickory.
Into the forecourt, Slevin. 4-3, Harbor Creek the lead. Huskies in the 3-2 zone. Fired back up top for Bull, and now Kyler Slevin will reset the offense back near the midcourt logo. Slevin on the near right side with it. Slevin into the corner. Finds Jack White. Kovac near block posting up. Jump pass up top. Bull steps into a 3. On the way, got it. Ashton Bull makes it 6-4. Hickory hitting the 3.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job carving that 3-2 up inside out.
6-4, 4:55 to go first half. Cam Herman with it. Bounce pass for cutting Mosley into the lane. It slips out of his hands, goes out of bounds, and back to Hickory. So after a bit of a slow start, Hickory getting off the ropes, and the Hornets have a 6-4 lead and the basketball.
Yeah, Ashton Bull has been tasked with guarding JT Del Sandro, and he's doing a really good job just sort of taking him out of the offense a little bit. And Harbor Creek's been out of sorts since the first possession.
Left side intended for Bull, tipped away by Del Sandro. He pointed that it was his team's ball, but Tyler Nolan not buying it. Yeah. Tyler Nolan, Alex Labruzzo, Scott Walters, our officiating crew tonight.
Good crew.
Absolutely. The officiating we've seen so far this first week has been fabulous. Slevin left corner 3 on the way, off the rim, doesn't go. Rebound grabbed underneath by Borowitz. He'll put it up and in. Trevor Borowitz getting position inside. First field goal of the night for Borowitz, and Hickory leads 8-4.
You play a 3-2 zone to prevent that from happening, but Borowitz just creating a space.
Mosley to the foul line. Jumper deflected by Kovac, but a foul. Kovac blocked the shot, but on the way down, he pancaked the shooter. And we'll have 2 free throws coming for Harbor Creek.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, again, you know me as a coach. Certainly, when I was the boys' coach at Slippery Rock, I played that 3-2 zone a lot. But we've seen it last night for Mercer, and then tonight for Harbor Creek. Teams are just comfortable against the 3-2 zone, and certainly Hickory has been so far against Harbor Creeks.
Ben Mosdy at the line, shooting 2. First one is up and good for Mosdy. 74% of the line this year coming in. It's up to 75 now, 18 of 24. Second one is on the way, and it follows the first. And Hickory's lead is cut to 8-6. Hornets into the forecourt. Near right wing with it is White. Finds Bull right corner. Up top to Slevin, left wing for Borowitz. Borowitz bounce pass to Kovac on the block. He's being pestered down there. Turnaround jumper, no, but a foul. Landon Demerol, they called him for that one. I think he fouled him 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, he certainly could have been, called for that foul on the floor, but good break for Hickory because he got him on the shot.
He looked like he was trying to apply the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah.
So it'll be Noah Kovac to shoot 2. 70% at the line this year is Kovac. Line to the right, aims, shoots, and good.
Yeah. You can really see it, Ryan. We talked about it in the pregame, and, perhaps we didn't highlight it as much as we should have. Harbor Creek is small, and they are definitely having some trouble, kind of figuring out what defense to play against this very large Hickory team.
Noah Kovac, 2 for 2. Hornets are 3 of 4 at the line in the early going, and it's 10-6 with 3:54 to go first quarter. Outlet pass down court. Del Sandro threw it right to Kovac. He looked like a free safety there.
Yeah.
White shovels it out for Bull. Now Hickory setting up against the zone.
Hickory doing a lot of good things against this zone. A lot of screening at the top and moving around.
Slevin, lob left corner for Bull. Bull, with right-hand dribble. Bull back to Slevin near the midcourt circle. 10-6, Hickory on top. Hornets set up the zone offense. Slevin on the left wing into left corner. Bull off a screen. Now Bull left of the lane. It slipped out of his hands and grabbed by Demerol for Harbor Creek. Here come the Huskies down court. Left corner. Del Sandro's open. 3 on the way. Good. You give him just that little window. Put 3 on the board.
Yeah, he's not gonna miss that. Nice job by Herman drawing the defender and then kicking it to him in the corner.
10-9. Hickory's lead down to 1. 2:55 to go. Opening quarter. Right corner. Slevin with it. Slevin finds Borwitz top of the circle. The high-low for Kovac. He'll put it up. Too strong. No good. Demerol clears the glass. Outlet down court for Mosdy. Mosdy in puts it up, and it is blocked out of bounds by Jack White. White recovering defensively. We have our first sub of the night. It will be Ryan Disler, senior guard in for Hickory, 5'9". He was the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game in the regular season finale. That overtime win over Grove City, 66-63. Inbound to Del Sandro. Del Sandro right wing. Up top for Caspin Herman. Now back to Del Sandro. Harbor Creek looking to retake the lead. Del Sandro pull up 3 back of the rim. It goes up and hits the basket support. That's an automatic dead ball. It is Hickory possession.
Yeah, that block shot there by Jack White. Those are the Jack White things that Coach Mel was talking about, right?
Yes.
Those are the things he does.
He's the kind of guy that makes a good team a great team.
Yes.
Slevin will walk it into the front court with 2:22 to go in the opening period. Near side for Bull. Bull to the right block. Bull up with the left hand, and he's fouled on the drive. Foul goes on Mosdy. Then Mosdy's first, team fourth, and Ashton Bull, a 65% free throw tosser, 45 of 69 on the season. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, he made a nice job, nice rip through, made the defender miss, and then, he just took it to the basket, knew he was either going to get fouled or going to get a layup.
First one is no good. We see Vic Mudry in for Hickory. Mudry, the senior guard, 19 threes off the bench for him this year. Bull up and good.
I had lots of teams at 19 led my team, and he's coming off the bench shooting 19.
You also had some pretty good big guys, too,
yeah, that's true.
11-9 Hickory, 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Harbor Creek with it. Mosdy left corner finds Caspin Herman. High arcing 3, no good. Rebound flagged down by Bull for Hickory. Bull speed dribble into the front court. Bull near block to Kovac. Kovac is called for the offensive foul as Caspin Herman takes the charge. Kovac put the shoulder in his breastbone. Noah Kovac second.
Yeah, that's a development because Kovac has been the matchup problem for Harbor Creek. So really, just a good job there by Caspin Herman, holding his position and then falling when Kovac kind of backed into him.
White back in for Hickory. Kovac out. Caspin Herman working on the right side. White finds Mosdy. Corner 3 from the right side doesn't go. And White with the rebound. White ahead to Slevin. Slevin between the legs with the dribble. Fires it left wing to Bull. Ashton Bull. 3-ball up and got it. Ashton Bull, second 3 of the night.
Hickory's ball movement against this 3-2 has been fantastic. They draw defenders, they kick, they move it around, they reverse it quick, they get open shots.
14-9, Mosdy right of the lane for Demerol. Demerol pestered by White. Demerol drives baseline, gets to the block, fires it up top. 3, Mudry on the way, no good, and a foul on the rebound, a loose ball foul, and I believe it's going to be free throws. That's the 5th foul in the quarter on Harbor Creek, and it's going to go on Demerol, his second, team 5th, and because it happened to went for the defensive rebound, or in Harbor Creek's case, offensive rebound, it's free throws.
Right. Yeah, just Jack White and Demerol just kind of mixing it up there, and Demerol got frustrated and just kind of flung him down. And again, Jack White things, right? Getting fouls like that.
So White will shoot 2. Jack White, 17 of 30 at the line this year, 57%. First one from White forthcoming. And it is short, no good. Hickory 4 of 7 at the line in the early going. Of course, we saw last night free throw shooting was an issue for both Mercer and Corey. Mercer in the first half, Corey in the second half.
Right. When you'd rather, you don't want to get off to a slow start from there. And, certainly.
Because then it gets in your head.
Yep.
Second one for White is up, and it is good. Jack White, the fifth different Hickory player to score. Hickory leads 15-9 as we approach the 1 minute mark here in the first quarter in downtown Erie. Del Sandro, left corner for Cam Herman. Herman driving in. Herman with the right hand, or left hand, excuse me, no good. Lost his shoe, lost the basketball. Here comes Hickory, 5-on-3. White left of the lane, out to Borwitz, up top for Slevin. Dissler's open, his three on the way, no good. Rebound far side, White able to save it, but it's grabbed by Mosney for Harbor Creek. Here come the Huskies with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Del Sandro between the legs with the dribble. Del Sandro crossover, drives in, up with the right hand, no good. Rebound underneath, Del Sandro tracks it down. Harbor Creek a second opportunity. Cross court, it's into the hands of Mosney. Up top for Mudry and back to Mosney. With 20 seconds to go in the quarter, timeout Harbor Creek. 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well with 20.8 seconds to go in the quarter. Back in 30 seconds on News Talk 790 WPIC.
This. You're with a group of friends, and someone offers you a pill. You don't know what's in that pill. The person who gave it to you may not even know. By taking it, you may increase your risk of an overdose. Every day, nearly 300 Americans died from a drug overdose. Get the facts. Be your own advocate.
This is Mercer County Commissioner Ann Coleman. For more information, contact Mercer County Behavioral Health Commission at 724-662-2230 or visit cdc.gov/stop overdose.
Brought to you by the Board of Commissioners of Mercer County and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Harbor Creek ball coming out of the timeout. Our video broadcast tonight brought to you in part by the Hudson Companies, as well as Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. 15-9, Hickory the lead. Harbor Creek basketball. We approach the end of the first quarter. Del Sandro with it, box set for Harbor Creek. Down to 13 seconds to go. Bull trying to get a 5 count on Del Sandro. Del Sandro around a Cam Herman screen. Del Sandro right of the lane with 6 seconds to the block. Up with the right hand and good. JT Del Sandro with 7, 3 seconds too. Bull pulls up runner to beat the buzzer. Off the rim, no good. A good look for Bull. But that is the end of an entertaining first quarter tonight in Erie. We have played 8 minutes tonight at the Hagerty Family Events Center. And at the end of one, Hickory on top, 15-11. We'll come back with the second quarter on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end.
We don't have any HOMEs on record.
Call Reinhardt's Insurance, 724-342-2291. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
We get ready for quarter number 2. Harbor Creek the basketball. Moving right to left, black jerseys, white numbers and letters outlined in orange, orange and white trim. Hickory the home whites, red numbers and letters and red trim. Along with Chris Birch, Ryan Briggs with you tonight. Aaron Byro in the studio. Josh Bartlett on camera tonight here for us at the Hagerty Family Events Center. Cam Herman into the paint for Harbor Creek, steps through up with the left hand, can't get it to go. Good move, but didn't finish.
Really good move, yeah. Somehow missed that wide open layup after he created the space.
Jack White back up top to Kyler Slevin for Hickory. 15-11, and now still a zone from Harbor Creek.
Still a zone, yeah, still a zone. It looks like a 2-3 right now. It's still the 3-2. They're just down there trying to take away this corner shot.
Bull left corner with it. Out to Dissler. And back on the near right wing for Kyler Slevin as Hickory goes left to right in this first half. Winner gets Cathedral Prep or Oil City on Tuesday night in the semifinals. Slevin, near block inside, posting up his White. Back to Slevin, two-man game. Kyler Slevin, 3, rims out, no good. Borwitz, the rebound, spins left, puts it up, and is fouled from the backside. Trevor Borwitz, strong rebound, and Chris, he held it up high, too.
Yep, he sure did. Yeah, he just went up and got it above the rim. shin it is what they call it. And, and he went up strong, and Alessandro's picking up his second foul on that. And I'm sure probably if you're Coach Smock, you'd rather have him give up the layup than pick up a second foul.
Borowitz hits the first free throw to make it 16-11 with 7 minutes exactly to go in the first half. Second one is up, off the back of the rim, no good, and Mosdy the rebound. Mosdy over the timeline with it. Mosdy finds a cutting D'Alessandro. Pull-up foul line jumper blocked from behind by Dissler. Dissler the rebound. Over to Slevin. Slevin into the lane, across the lane, reverse layup. Up and good.
Wow.
Tyler Slevin puts some English on that one.
Yeah,
4
no
for Slevin.
question. Great pass down the floor, and he just went right at it.
Casper Herman, right of the lane runner from the right block is good. Herman gets Harbor Creek on the scoreboard in the second quarter.
Yeah, Herman only averaging 5.8 a game, but you watch him play. He's very aggressive offensively and has great skills.
18-13 Hickory with 6:20 to go in the first half. Left corner, Bull onto the block. The Borowitz up top for Slevin. 3. Slevin got it. Tyler Slevin was 7. 21-13 Hickory.
Yeah, he's starting to feel it a little bit now. What a great pass by Borowitz from the block out to the top of the key to Slevin.
21-13 Harbor Creek basketball. Mosdy with it. Mosdy finds Cam Herman, and a foul will be called.
Borowitz just kind of moving people around there, making sure his guy got through the screen, but also grabbed some of the black jersey there.
That's Borowitz's team first, and it is Harbor Creek ball. Into the lane with it is Mosdy, near left wing for Casper Herman, and now to Cam Herman, guarded by Jack White. Cam Herman right of the lane, might have gotten away with the walk, no he didn't. Ball hung up on his hip, and Harbor Creek turns over the basketball with 5:41 to go in the half. 21-13 the Hickory lead.
Hey, Hickory is doing a really good job against Harbor Creek's dribble drive. You can see there's some frustration on the part of the Harbor Creek players who are not used to being able to, seeing a team be able to stop them on the drives like Hickory has in their man-to-man here so far.
Dissler out, Landon Slevin in, twin brother of Kyler. Back in the lineup after missing some time due to a broken leg. Ashton Bull open right corner, 3 long, no good. Casper Herman the rebound for Harbor Creek. Herman to the three-point line, and he's called for the travel. Tried to pull up, but couldn't hit the brakes. The feet kept going, and Hickory regains possession with 5:23 to go in the first half.
Yeah, what he did is he predetermined that he was going to get it out to D'Alessandro, and really good job by Jack White making sure D'Alessandro wasn't easily open there, and it resulted in a turnover.
1-4 from Hickory, left elbow White finds Landon Slevin in the corner. His 3 is good. Landon Slevin buries the 3, and it's 24-13 Hickory.
Yeah, they're kind of shredding this zone right now.
D'Alessandro, top of the circle, right corner. Herman, 3 up, no good. It was Casper Herman. White the rebound for Hickory. Ball loose in the backcourt, knocked away. Casper Herman jumps on it, and we have a jump ball. The arrow belongs to Hickory. Yeah. So it will be Hickory ball with 4:51 to go in the first half.
Yeah, and again, Briggsy, we've seen it so often this year where a defense somehow makes a team uncomfortable. And right now, Harbor Creek a little uncomfortable offensively against Hickory's defense. Hickory offensively is very comfortable against this Harbor Creek zone.
It's like when a starting pitcher stays in the rocking chair.
Yes, 100%.
1-4 high again for Hickory.
Harbor Creek's in man now.
Bull left the wing for Landon Slevin, over to Kyler Slevin, guarded by D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro with the 2 fouls. Guarding the primary ball handler, Kyler Slevin. Slevin between the legs with a dribble, around a screen from Borowitz. And Slevin lost it out of bounds on the left sideline, and Harbor Creek will get it back. So the first possession of man-to-man results in a turnover.
How about that? Right, yeah, I mean, they look really good in it. Yeah, sometimes I think maybe coaches don't have enough faith in their guys' ability to guard other teams man-to-man.
4:21 to go in the half. Harbor Creek with the ball, looking to cut into the 24-13 lead. Bounce pass from Cam Herman to D'Alessandro. Shot blocked by Bull. He pinned it against the backboard. Bull outlet ahead to a streaking Landon Slevin. He'll put it up and in. Landon Slevin with 5 off the bench.
How about that? Yeah, he's got more points than he does minutes right now. That's a pretty good stat.
Matching his season high, which was 5 against Union Newcastle back in December. D'Alessandro right side, guarded by Bull. 3:50 to go in the half. Hickory has opened up a 26-13 lead.
Ball's done a great job on D'Alessandro.
Cam Herman right side. Gives the ball fake, left-hand dribble. Give it off to Caspin Herman. Herman lost it, retrieves it, however. In some trouble. Loose grab by Kyler Slevin. Hickory the steal. Slevin to the three-point line, across the foul line, and right corner to Landon Slevin. Three on the way, long, no good. Rebound, Borowitz rips it down. He's fouled on the floor. It will be Hickory ball underneath. Foul down low goes on Connor Fortin, who checked in during the last stoppage. Fortin, the 6'2 sophomore.
Yeah, they need him out there. I talked to Coach Smock just briefly to ask him about, the starting five and things like that. And I asked him what his biggest worry was. He said Hickory is a lot more physical than us. And he has been Nostradamus with that prediction. So he certainly got to do something about that.
Demerol back in with the 2 fouls. Cam Herman gets a breather. Kyler Slevin lob inside to Borowitz, puts it up too strong, doesn't go. And there for the rebound, Caspin Herman. Harbor Creek gets a stop. 3:18 to go in the first half. D'Alessandro, right elbow, fires it left side. And now Borowitz is going to be called for the fouls. He gave a shoulder block to Demerol. That's Borowitz's second. So the 2 big guys for Hickory, Borowitz and Kovac, each with 2 fouls.
And I think Borowitz, what happened there is he was stumbling. He stumbled into a screen. And when Borowitz hits somebody, they go flying. And so he picks up the foul.
And now we're going to have another foul. The inbound comes up top to Demerol, and Jack White crashes into him. That is White's first, team third. The one exception was the night when Borowitz hit Daniel Mayocker of Grove City twice on drives they called flops.
They called flops, yeah. Yeah, you let him hit you and see if you don't fall down.
D'Alessandro, deep 3 left side on the way, doesn't go. Rebound plucked out of the air by Bull. Bull has it knocked away by Demerol, but Hickory keeps it. Kovac back in with the 2 fouls.
Yeah, great tenacity by Bull to get that loose ball. That looked like a loose ball drill that he wasn't going to lose.
Left of the lane, Jack White with it. Finds Kovac on the left wing, guarded by the 6'2 Connor Fortin. Landon Slevin will give it back to Kyler Slevin, and now Hickory sets up the half-court man-to-man offense. Up top, Kyler Slevin, 3 on the way, a bit long, doesn't go. Rebound, pinballing around underneath, and then a foul on the rebound. Bull came up with it, but did he leverage his way in there?
It's going to be on Slevin.
It's going to be on Kyler Slevin, who picks up the foul, his first, team fourth.
It's one of those deals where it's not a bad call, right? I mean, the official made the right call, but it's just unfortunate, right? Because there's just 2 guys going for a loose ball.
Feels like a hockey they call interference.
Yeah,
Didn't give the old cross the arms, though.
Yeah.
D'Alessandro near side gets it up top to Cam Herman. Herman, right wing to Fortin. And now to D'Alessandro on the right side. Back up top for Mosdy. Mosdy with the ball fake, working against Kyler Slevin. Pass left corner looking for Cam Herman, tipped, but Herman grabs it. Turnaround lefty 3, good for Cam Herman, and Harbor Creek badly needed that.
Yeah, they badly needed that, but how hard does Harbor Creek have to work to get a good shot? And that's a credit to Hickory's defense. Even when they make a basket, they have to work like crazy to get the good shot.
Herman's 20th 3 of the year, cuts the lead to 26-16 with 1:55 to go in the first half. 1-4 high from Hickory. Kovac on the right wing. Toss up top for Jack White. Reversal left side, Landon Slevin. Catch and shoot 3, got it. Well, we thought Kyler was a good shooter. Landon might say, I'm the best one in the bunch.
He certainly is tonight. Wow.
He has 8 off the bench, a pair of 3s, 29-16. I wouldn't want to play those boys in a game of horse.
No.
Right side with it is Mosdy. Mosdy to the baseline. Up short, but he's fouled on the shot.
Oh.
And you can see him kind of getting ridden out.
Yeah.
And that is the 5th foul of the quarter against Hickory. It goes on Landon Slevin, his first. Either way, it's Mosdy back to the line. He hit 2 in the first quarter, the only free throw so far tonight for Harbor Creek.
Yeah, it just kind of got bridged there. That's why the call wasn't late. The call came with the bridge, which was while the ball was already in the air.
Mosdy hits the first one to make it 29-17. Mudry in, Fortin out for Harbor Creek with 1:28 to go in the first half. Remember, the losing team is not eliminated from postseason play.
Yeah.
Losing team gets the Cathedral Prep Oil City losing team in an elimination game in the fifth place consolation bracket.
Right.
The Wrestlebacks, if you will. Call it the basketball backs, maybe. Kyler Slevin up top. 3 on the way, front of the rim, no good. Kovac with the rebound. Kovac up with the right hand.
Wow.
It scoots off the rim. Cam Herman the rebound. Here comes Harbor Creek, 4-on-1. Del Sandro threads the needle inside. Mosny lays it up and in.
Yeah, 2 Hickory defenders came out on Del Sandro, so worried about him, and he made a great inside hand pass for a layup.
29-20. Harbor Creek chipping away. So the Huskies, they keep us at single digits by halftime, they'd have to feel pretty good.
Really good, yep.
Landon Slevin near side, left-hand dribble. Fires a bullet over to White, foul line extended left side. White back to the top of the key. Kovac up top for Bowl, and now Landon Slevin left side with 37 seconds to go in the half. Pass nearly intercepted by Mosny, but Hickory keeps it. Landon Slevin left side out to Kyler Slevin, and he'll bring it back towards the center circle. Slevin out to the right sideline, into the right corner to Kovac. 25 seconds to go. Huskies have a couple of fouls to give.
Yeah. Makes you wonder why they didn't play man from the start.
And timeout Hickory. Head coach Chris Bell wants a timeout. A 30. We'll take it as well. Back with the first half finish on News Talk 790 WPIC.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Each team has taken one timeout so far in the first half. 17.6 seconds to go first half. It is 29-20, Hickory the lead. The Hornets with a chance to add to the lead before halftime. They'll have the ball in the forecourt on the near side. And the inbound will go into the backcourt. Kyler Slevin tracks it down, and he'll bring it back over the midcourt line with 13 seconds to go in the half.
Harbor Creek back in the zone.
A little curveball thrown here at the end of the half. White looking out to Kyler Slevin. 5 seconds to go. Around a Borowitz screen. Slevin into the corner, puts up a jumper, and he is fouled, and he'll shoot 3. Did a good job of inviting the contact, right?
Yeah, he really did. Yeah, a little backup dribble and then kind of leaned into the defender and got the shot up. And I mean, it was obviously a foul. You cannot foul a three-point shooter, especially in this situation.
With 1.6 seconds to go in the half, the foul on Caspin Herman. His second, team third. Slevin hits the first one, hits the second one. He'll get one more. Borowitz and Kovac out. Dissler and Landon Slevin back in for Hickory.
Yeah, good idea by Coach Mel. Get them out of there. That'd be an absolute nightmare for one of them to pick up their third foul with 1.6 seconds left.
Third one on the way. It is up, and it is good. 32-20. 1.6 seconds to go. Caspin Herman to inbound. Baseball pass down court, but he stepped over the baseline. So now Hickory will have it at the offensive end, and a chance to tack on to this 12-point lead.
Yeah, how about that? Just two bad mistakes there by Caspin Herman with the fouling the three-point shooter and then stepping over the line.
Plenty of time for Hickory. 1.6 seconds to go. Let's see. Well, the subs, apparently they cannot come in because no time came off.
No time came off, okay. Interesting.
And now they put it down. Landon Slevin will have to try and get it in. Slevin left their lane. It's batted away, and that is the end of the first half. But a good first half tonight in Erie for the fourth-seeded Hickory Hornets, and they will go to the locker room with a 32-20 lead over number 5 seed Harbor Creek. Hickory Hornets getting a lot of contributions from several different men.
Yeah, no question about it. The obviously Borowitz and Kovac dominating the boards on both ends. Their defense was absolutely fabulous on JT Del Sandro and the other shooters. And then the Slevin brothers, Landon off the bench, doing a great job knocking shots down, and Ashton Bowl doing what he usually does.
32-20 is our halftime score. We'll come back with a first half recap and scores from around the District 10 playoffs on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service and the Hudson Companies.
to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
How well do you know your insurance company?
Well, I know I pay each month, and I'm covered.
Okay, are you sure you have the best rates? Do you have the right coverage for your needs? Are you paying for things you don't need?
Well, I haven't actually talked to my agent. I just assumed...
Talk to a real person. Talk to someone local and see the difference.
Mailer Insurance is local. Mailer Insurance lives where you do, and we'll give you the coverage you need and nothing you don't at a fair price. And they are always here to talk. Mailer Insurance in Sharpsville or at mailerinsurance.com, a Reinhardt's Agency Incorporated affiliate.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community. Looking for a place where you or a loved one can thrive with a community that cares? Discover the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where independent living meets peace of mind. Our private apartments offer the freedom to live on your terms with personal care and daily assistance available if needed. Short-term stays are also available. For more information or to schedule your in-person tour, visit rwsv.org or call 724-347-0998. The Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where comfort, care, and community come together. Equal housing opportunity.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
Back here at the Hagerty Family Events Center in downtown Erie, the Hickory Hornets leading Harbor Creek at the half of this District 10 4A quarterfinal on the boys' side, 32-20, along with Chris Birch. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. Aaron Byro in the studio producing our game. And on camera tonight, we have Josh Bartlett. Chris, your first half thoughts?
You know, again, Harbor Creek, again, certainly, I guess, thinking that they might not be able to match up with Hickory man-to-man, came out in that 3-2 zone, and Hickory looked really comfortable right from the jump. They got, several open threes by the Slevin brothers and by Ashton Bowl, and Borowitz and Kovac doing a great job kind of doing the two-man game inside and also getting some offensive rebounds. So Hickory has looked great offensively, and defensively, Hickory has stayed man, just solid man-to-man the entire game. They're not even really face-guarding Del Sandro, just Bowl or White just kind of playing him straight up, and they've looked really good defensively. Harbor Creek able to go on a little run, Briggsy, when they went man, but Hickory kind of able to withstand the run and kind of be right exactly where they want to be here at the half.
32-20 is the lead for Hickory. Hornets led by Kyler Slevin with 10 points in the first half. Landon Slevin off the bench with 8, 7 for Ashton Bowl, including a couple of threes in the first quarter. Harbor Creek led tonight by JT Del Sandro with 7, Ben Mosdy with 6, Caspen Herman 4, and Cam Herman a 3 for 3 points. 32-20 is our halftime score. Chris, you have some updates for us.
I sure do, yeah. That game down at Farrell, Greenville, off to a great start. They jumped out early, and they lead Lakeview 20-6 at the end of the first quarter. Sharpsville and Sagertown in action right now in the 6 o'clock game at Meadville. Sagertown just awesome. They're up 36-17 on Coach Williams' Blue Devils at the half. And then the only other 6 o'clock game is another 2A boys game. And then we have Mercier's Prep up 41-16 on Union City at the half.
So the only two schools in District 10 with green in their colors playing tonight.
Yeah, how about that?
We'll see the Union City girls tomorrow at Grove City High School taking on Lakeview at noon. 1:30 game, which we will have on Facebook, Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook only tomorrow. We'll have Slippery Rock Girls Oil City at 1:30, but Chris and I will be on air at 11:30 tomorrow. With that doubleheader, Bob and Mark will have not one, not two, but 3 games from Farrell starting at 11:30 on Sports Radio 96.7. Don't forget, after the game, we'll have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, as well as the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. That's coming up in our post-game. Quick look at the District 10 Class 4A bracket. Winner of this game gets Cathedral Prep or Oil City. They'll play at 7:30 tonight down at Mercyhurst U. And the other side, Sharon and Girard, a game that will be on Sports Radio 96.7. Winner of that one gets the winner of Fairview and Warren. That's the nightcap here at Cathedral Prep.
But so again, all 3 other games are 7:30
yes,
games.
We're the only 6 o'clock game, but the losing teams from tonight will drop into the consolation bracket to play off for 5th place next week. So you'd have the losing team from this game against either Cathedral Prep or Oil City, and then they hold to it on the other side as well. The Fairview Warren non-advancing team, as they say in the NCAA, or Sharon Girard non-advancing. Those teams will play off as well, and then they will play for the last spot in the state tournament. Whoever wins tonight's guaranteed into the state playoffs.
Yeah, and again, sometimes in those consolation games, you play, you try to win that game, but then your draw is miserable. You're playing one of the best teams in the state. Not necessarily so with these 4A teams. You win yourself into the state tournament as a 4A coming out of District 10. You should have a shot to be competitive in that first round of the state game. So a lot to play for all of these teams still.
Our video tonight brought to you in part by the Hudson Companies here on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. So we thank the Hudson Companies as well as Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. We'll take our final halftime break, come back with the third quarter. Hickory leading 32-20 here on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
Vay's Pub and Grill is thrilled to announce the January 2026 Mercer County Team of the Month, awarding this honor to the Reynolds Boys Wrestling Team. Congratulations to Coach Casey Taylor and his Raiders team for securing their 22nd District 10 Team Championship in school history. Reynolds Wrestling is celebrated as the January Vay's Pub and Grill Mercer County Team of the Month. For more information, visit Vay'sPubAndGrill.com.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
We get ready for the start of the second half here tonight at Cathedral Prep's Hagerty Family Event Center. Ryan Briggs and Chris Birch with you tonight here in Erie. And Chris, a key or two for each team in the second half.
I mean, I think Hickory is going to, Hickory cannot let up on the intensity on the defensive end even a little bit, because what will happen is Harbor Creek will start knocking down those threes and getting to the rim off the drive. They've been sensational both at closeouts and getting in the gap and not letting Harbor Creek get to the rim. No letdowns there. And then offensively, just kind of keep attacking what Harbor Creek is throwing at them. Keep them on their heels. You be the attacker. And I think they're going to take this one home.
Hickory in the home whites, red numbers and letters, and red trim. Harbor Creek, the black jerseys, white numerals and lettering outlined in orange, and white trim for Harbor Creek. The number 5 seed, Hickory's the 4 seed, so Hickory is the home team tonight. And it will be Harbor Creek ball to start the third quarter. Huskies will go left to right. They will have Del Sandro, Mosdy, Caspin, Herman, Demerol out there, and the fifth man, I believe that is Cam Herman for Harbor Creek. So it is the starting 5. Hickory starting 5 out there as well. Cam Herman left wing, Herman to the left block, in on Borowitz. Jumper with the left hand and good a good start to the second half for Harbor Creek.
Yeah, just that 1-4 set play. You're either going to look to the guy going back door, or then you're going to turn and face and drive, and Cam Herman did a nice job with that.
Herman with 5, 32-22. Now we get our first look at the Hickory offense. Bowl left side, near block for Kovac. Kovac up with the right hand. It is short ball batted around, still loose, and it goes out of bounds off of Harbor Creek. It stays Hickory ball. The Hornets with their starting 5 of White, Kyler, Slevin, Kovac, Borowitz, and Bowl.
Yeah, Kovac, just a handful for this Harbor Creek zone.
Baseline inbound for Bowl. He is fouled on the shot attempt as he flashed wide open in the lane. He'll get 2 free throws, 34 seconds into the third quarter. Fouls on Landon Demerol, and that is Demerol's third.
Yeah, it's such a great play on out of bounds. You send one guy shooting one way, the defender goes with it. You send the other guy shooting to the corner, then you bring a guy right down from the block. There's nobody to guard him. Great play by Hickory, great execution, and great job by Ashton Bowl getting it done.
Bowl hits the first one. He has 8 tonight, 2 of 3 at the line. Aims, shoots, and good again. So each team has put up a pair of points in the first minute of the third quarter. Lead is back to 12 at 34-22. 1-2-2 from Hickory. Deflection by Bowl, grabbed by White in the backcourt, and then he is fouled from behind as going for the strip that's Demerol.
Yeah.
And that'll be his 4th. So Landon Demerol, the senior, has picked up a pair of quick fouls in the second half. 4 for the game. He will check out, and we see Connor Fortin back in, the 6'2 sophomore.
Yeah, I mean, he had the great angle to try to knock that away, and he kind of ran him over when he didn't have to. So you could see him coming off the floor saying stupid, talking about himself.
1-4 high for Hickory. Borowitz left elbow. Finds Bowl on the right side. 3, Bowl doesn't go. White battling for the weak side rebound, grabs it, finds Slevin near side. Kyler, Slevin, 3, good. Nothing but net for Slevin. His second 3 of the night, 13 for the sophomore.
But Jack White's hustle there, going and getting that loose ball, kicking it out to Slevin for the wide open 3.
37-22 Hickory, largest lead of the night for the Hornets. Del Sandro with it, spin dribble. Del Sandro with a pump fake, and now out to Mosdy. Mosdy over to Cam Herman, the lefty on the left wing. Back to Del Sandro, guarded by Bowl. 3, Del Sandro on the way, it is short, and Borowitz snatches the rebound for Hickory. Here come the Hornets. Bowl in the backcourt, fires it ahead to Slevin. Near block, Kovac comes open, layup, scoots across the rim, no good. Rebound dug out of there by Fortin for Harbor Creek. And back the other way come the Huskies, moving left to right. Cam Herman right side, Mosdy's 3 on the way, good. First 3-pointer of the night for Mosdy, and timeout taken by Harbor Creek. Huskies take a timeout, and we'll take it with them with 6:13 to go in the third quarter. It's Hickory 37, Harbor Creek 25. Back after this 30-second timeout on News Talk 790 WPIC.
1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7 and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
It will be Hickory basketball coming out of the timeout. Hickory with a 37-25 lead. Ryan Briggs, Chris Birch with you tonight here in Erie.
Yeah, boy, again, I just keep remarking, just thinking how remarkable the job Bowl is doing on Del Sandro in that man-to-man.
Double stack left of the lane for Hickory. Slevin finds Borowitz to left elbow. Now looking for the high-low. Kovac in the lane. Down low for the cutter. White blocked from behind by Del Sandro. And then a foul on the rebound against Hickory. Jack White will be called for the reach-in. White's second, and the first foul of the second half on Hickory.
Yeah, a little bit of a frustration foul. He got his, kind of his shot block from behind. Was frustrated and just kind of took a whack at Del Sandro there.
JT Del Sandro, the 5'6 senior guard, 7 points tonight, all in the first quarter. Now near wing for Caspen Herman. Herman up top for Del Sandro off a screen. Del Sandro right of the lane. Fires it back up top to Herman. Caspen Herman left of the lane. Dumps it down low for Fortin. He put it up, stuffed by Kovac. Rebound Bowl. Bowl down court with it. Right side to Slevin. He'll drive the baseline. Kyler Slevin puts it up. No, but a foul, and Kyler Slevin will shoot 2 after being spilled to the hardwood floor.
That's some high-level fast break basketball right there, Ryan Briggs. Bull just pushing it down the middle. Slevin running the floor. White running the floor. Kovac running the floor. Nice kick out there to Slevin after drawing the defender. Slevin, great baseline drive, draws the hard foul.
Foul is on Mosdy, his second, team third. And the first one is up and in for Kyler Slevin. He's 4 of 4 at the line tonight. Hit 3 free throws right at the end of the first half, which certainly stemmed any momentum that Harbor Creek had generated.
Yeah, that was big.
And Slevin knocks down the second one as well. 15 for him, 5 of 5 at the line, 39-25. Hickory up 14, 5:20 to go, third quarter. Mosdy to the right elbow with it, between the legs, the dribble, gets it back from Del Sandro. Right corner for Cam Herman. Borwitz closes out on him, near wing to Mosdy.
Their closeouts have been great, haven't they?
Del Sandro, deep 3, left side on the way, doesn't go, and Jack White flags down the rebound for Hickory. Bull ahead to Slevin over the timeline. Slevin left side to White into the corner. Bounce pass for Borwitz, batted away from behind by Fortin, and grabbed it by Casper Herman. Sends it down court for a streaking Del Sandro. Lefty layup is good. JT Del Sandro, first points of the second half. And the inbounds pass knocked away on the far side. Hickory will have it at the 4:48 mark.
Yeah, great pass by Casper Herman. Every time it seems as if Hickory has an opportunity to really blow the game open. See a little 4-5-0 run right by Harbor Creek to kind of get back in this.
Del Sandro with 9. His season low was 9. That came against Clymer, New York on December 26th. But Harbor Creek didn't need the offense from that night. Huskies won 60-22. White left block with it up on the right hand. It is short. Borwitz the rebound for Hickory. Borwitz up, no, but a foul on Fortin. And Trevor Borwitz will shoot 2. After getting the offensive rebound inside, Connor Fortin, his second, team fourth.
Hickory is, it's funny, after talking to Coach Ryan Smock, the Harbor Creek coach, just kind of marveling at how physical Hickory is. I'm just kind of watching it through that lens. They really are. I mean, these guys are all strong, quick, and they're a handful for anybody to deal with physically.
Borwitz hits the first one, second one on the way, and it rattles out no good. Of the rebound, Slevin grabs it for Hickory.
White kept it alive.
Whips it inside Kovac, 6-footer, no. Borwitz grabs it, he'll put it up and in with the left hand. An inverted three-point play of sorts for Trevor Borwitz.
Right.
42-27, 4:10 to go in the third. Cam Herman left of the lane. On the near right side for Casper Herman, and now back out to Mosdy. Mosdy between the legs with the dribble. Spins, goes down the lane up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Rebound Kovac. Here comes Hickory, 3-on-2. Bull to the three-point line. Picks up the dribble, finds Slevin. Slevin to the foul line, off to Kovac, and he'll hand it back to his sophomore point guard.
Yep. Well, they can get into their offense.
Bull on the right wing. We're going to set up the 1-4 high again.
Yep.
Bull right side, foul line extended. Top of the key for Borwitz, the high-low. Kovac makes the catch, puts it up and in. Noah Kovac, a strong finish inside. First field goal of the night for Kovac, and Hickory has opened up a 44-27 lead.
Yeah, Twin Tower action there, right? Borowitz high, throwing it into Kovac low.
Near side Cam Herman for Harbor Creek against the Hickory man-to-man. Herman to the right wing. Finds Mosdy, top of the circle. Mosdy with a jab step, now puts it on the floor. Drives in, runner with her right hand and good. Mosdy, strong move inside. And we have a timeout taken by Harbor Creek. It has to be a full timeout. That's all the Huskies have left. 3:03 to go, third quarter. Hickory on top, 44-29. Chris and I will come back with more action on Newstalk 790 WPIC.
The Shenango Valley has relied on one name for all their insurance needs, Mailer Insurance. Through generations of trust, Mailer Insurance protected families, homes, and businesses, providing security in uncertain times. From auto and home to life and business, Mailer Insurance got you covered. Call Mailer Insurance today at 724-962-5757 for a free consultation, or visit them at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. A Reinhardt's Agency Inc. affiliate.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Back here at the Hagerty Family Events Center, Ryan Briggs, Chris Birch with you tonight. We have Josh Bartlett on our camera tonight. Josh doing an outstanding job. He's a swimmer here at Cathedral Prep, getting ready for the District 10 Championships next week. And like Cake sang, he'll be going the distance, swimming the distance events. So we wish him, if he does as well swimming as he does on the camera, he'll be on the top of the podium.
No question about that, yeah.
Aaron Bieber, who spent some time on the podium as well, is back in the studio as well.
Yeah.
And Harbor Creek taking the timeout. Huskies 2 timeouts left, Hickory with 4.
Yeah, the only swimming Aaron ever did was in the Shenango Lake.
His head's swimming sometimes with George and Al on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, for sure.
Saw Al Campman here tonight. Of course, his grandsons are the Slevin twins for Hickory, and he's going to be a proud grandfather. They've combined for 23 points tonight. Wow. Kyler Slevin gets it up top now for Ashton Bull with 2:48 to go in the third. 44-29, Hickory the lead. Bull, cross court to Kyler Slevin. Right corner, Jack White. Skip left side, Bull's open. Ashton Bull, 3 on the way, no good. The rebound grabbed by White. Finds Slevin on the right side, pulls up right of the circle, back to Bull. Jump stop by Bull. Into Kovac, goes across the lane for Borwitz on the block, and Borwitz will be called for the offensive foul as he used the off arm. Chris Mell is incredulous, but I think it's the right call, Chris.
It happened before the SWAT. That was the problem. He blew the whistle, and then Borowitz went up and was whacked across the arms.
Chris Mell still barking at Tyler Nolan, but Borowitz, he used the off arm to get separation. Del Sandro right side for Harbor Creek. Ball fake working on Slevin. Back in the corner. Cam Herman 3 by the lefty long. Jack White the rebound. Borowitz stays out there for Hickory with the 3 personals. Ball over the timeline against the half-court trap now. Slevin left wing. Slevin into the paint. Kovac onto the right block. White is open. Lamp is good for Jack White.
Yeah. Kovac has been fantastic tonight. Another great pass by him. That's 3 or 4 of those.
White's first field goal of the night, and I'll have to talk about against the full court press, but hit middle, look opposite, right?
Yeah, hit middle, look opposite, and that's against that half-court zone, but it still works as the guy on the wing is so concerned about Slevin that he doesn't make that drop all the way down, and White's been open a couple of times that way.
Foul on Hickory. It'll be on Slevin with a reach in. Harbor Creek inbounding from the baseline. It's out to Del Sandro up top with 1:34 to go in the third. 46-29, Hickory leads. Del Sandro guarded by White. Gives it off to Cam Herman. Fire left side, picked off. Jumping into the passing lane was Ashton Bull. Ahead to a streaking Borowitz. Borowitz up with the right hand and good. Trevor Borowitz running the floor. Borowitz now with 10.
Yeah. Bull has been sensational kicking it down the floor.
3 from the left side, put up and good for Harbor Creek.
Yeah, Ben Mosdy's keeping him in it.
Mosdy in transition hitting the 3, his second 3 of the half. A dozen for Mosdy. 48-32. Right of the lane, runner put up and good for Kyler Slevin.
There's the little jump stop, kiss it off the board. I'm sure he's done a few of those with his grandpa.
50-32 the lead for Hickory. 43 seconds to go, third quarter. 3 on the way, good from Caspen Herman. Things really picking up here late in the third.
Sure are. Yeah.
Inbound ahead to Kovac. Kovac will get it back to Bull. Herman, by the way, now with 7. Half-court trap, Bull left wing. They get it, Kovac, White. 22 seconds to go. Cross-court back to Kyler Slevin. Now Hickory sets up the half-court offense. Borowitz will give it back to Slevin with 14 seconds to go. Harbor Creek does not have a foul to give. And there's the foul. Del Sandro with a reach in. That's number 3 on JT Del Sandro.
Yeah.
It's also the team's 5th. Kyler Slevin back to the line.
Yeah, he tweaked his ankle on the trap on the previous pass. And I think that foul was maybe just a little bit of a frustration, angry that you're hurt foul.
10.4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Slevin shooting 2. Little housekeeping. I mentioned Boritz's point total. He has 9 tonight. Slevin hits the first one.
There's
18 for Slevin.
He is just money from the foul line. I know I could possibly be putting the reverse jinx on him there by saying that, but man, you put him on the foul line. He just wants the ball and he knows he's going to make it.
Kovac and Borowitz out. Ryan Dissler back in along with Landon Slevin. Free throw up and good. You're
jinx.
Safe. That's how good of a free throw shooter
That's right.
is.
That's
He's
it.
insulated
I was confident. Yep.
8 seconds to go in the third. Del Sandro is fouled by Bull, the reach in. It's Bull's first, team third, and or team fourth, pardon me, but we've seen the new foul rules in high school basketball the last few years, and there's a practical application of it.
Yeah, that's great. That was right. Yeah, Del Sandro, a little bit of a head of steam. Yeah, foul. Make Harbor Creek take it out of bounds.
Del Sandro into Mosdy. 3 seconds. Mosdy, runner left side, no good. And the rebound is grabbed by Kyler Slevin, and that is the end of the third quarter. The Hickory Hornets looking to break open this one. They'll take a 52-35 lead into the fourth quarter. We will come back with the fourth quarter after this on News Talk 790, WPIC, and Sports Radio 96.7, Facebook Live, brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service and the Hudson Companies.
Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
We go to the fourth quarter. Hickory with the lead and the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Hornets go right to left, and at timeout Hickory. So coming right out of the break, a 30-second timeout with 3 seconds gone by in the fourth. We'll keep it right here with Hickory leading 52-35. Don't forget, after the game, while the Reinhardts and Shorts player of the game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game. Chris, any updates for us?
Yeah, that Hickory or that Lakeview Greenville game. Yeah, still the latest update we have is 20-6. Greenville up at the end of the first quarter.
There is a later update.
Is there? Okay, I do not see it.
30-15 at the half. Greenville.
30-15. Okay, so Lakeview making a little push there, but.
You have to rip a different sheet of paper off the ticker, the old teletype machine.
Yeah.
Hickory to inbound in the backcourt. Hornets go right to left. White jerseys, red numbers and letters, red trim. Harbor Creek in the black. White numerals and lettering, orange outline, orange and white trim for the Erie Countians. 7:46 to go, fourth quarter. White right side, three good for Jack White.
All right.
White hits the three. 6 for White tonight. That's his first three and his fourth of the season.
Great ball reversal.
Caspin Herman, left side three on the way, good. And Harbor Creek answers as Herman hits the three ball.
Yeah, Harbor Creek has continued to shoot well. And that's really kind of the only thing that's kept this from being a complete blowout.
Herman now with 10, including a couple of threes. Came in averaging 6 per game. Right corner, Bull with it. Bull into the high post for Borowitz, looking for the high-low. It's not there. Finds White left side. White driving in from the left wing. Layup is good for Jack White.
Yeah. Another great reversal there by Hickory. White doing the rest. Great take to the basket.
57-38, 7 minutes to go. Mosdy to Demerol, back to Mosdy. 25-footer, got it. Wow. Deep three. He shot that from the lakeshore.
Threes can keep a team in the game, and Harbor Creek in this second half has really exemplified that.
Mosdy was 17, and then he'll be called for the foul. Good sportsmanship. He helped up Kyler Slevin, after knocking him down. It's Mosdy's third, team first. In terms of fouls, Demerol 4, Del Sandro 3, Mosdy 3 for Harbor Creek, Borowitz 3 on the Hickory side.
Yeah. It's well officiated game again for sure.
57-41, Hickory the lead and the ball with 6:40 to go in the fourth. Bull, near left wing to Slevin, finds Borowitz top of the circle. Borowitz back to Slevin on the near side against the Harbor Creek man-to-man. White, left-hand dribble, now into the right side for Noah Kovac. Moving up top to Borowitz, reversal left side, Ashton Bull. Bull with a right-hand dribble, finds Borowitz up top. Here comes a double team. Borowitz finds Slevin, and now Bull at the foul line. Bull with a pump fake. He'll pull it out and then lost it, got it back. Bull whips it left block to Borowitz. He'll put it up and no good. Rebound Kovac for the follow. It's good.
The two of them have given each other good passes there. I don't think Borowitz meant to do that, but another good assist for him to get Kovac a hoop.
6 for Kovac, 59-41 Hickory, 5:50 to go. Bounce pass from the left baseline from Del Sandro, finds the cutting Demerol. What a pass from Del Sandro.
Great pass by Del Sandro, yeah, going baseline.
Landon Demerol's first basket of the night, 59-43. Kovac left of the foul, right of the foul circle. And now Hickory reverses it up top to Slevin. Slevin is fouled near the midcourt circle by Caspin Herman.
Yeah.
His third, team second.
Slevin is so savvy at picking up those kind of fouls. Like guys try to bull rush him and pressure him, and he just uses that little bounce away dribble, and they come flying into him, and another foul.
Borowitz gets the inbounds pass up top, throws it down low for Kovac, and he is fouled on the floor. Foul goes on Demerol, and Landon Demerol will be disqualified with 5:31 to go. He'll foul out with 2 points to his ledger. So a tough night for the senior Landon Demerol, but because of the consolation bracket, this is not the end of the line for Demerol.
Nope. Frustrating night for him, trying to guard Kovac, who's got about 6 inches on him.
Kovac receives the inbounds, guarded by Connor Fortin, who's back in. Borowitz had it knocked away by Caspin Herman, grabbed by Cam Herman. 3-on-1, leaves it for Del Sandro right side, and he fumbled it out of bounds.
Yeah, good little 3-on-2 fast break for Harbor Creek. Yeah, Del Sandro kind of looking up at the rim before he had secured the pass. Goes off of his knee.
Inbound to Kovac in the backcourt, and he threw it right to Del Sandro, and he'll lay it up and in. Talk about the assist from Kovac and Borowitz. Well, that's a negative assist, if you will. Del Sandro with 11. And Harbor Creek staying within striking distance.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The way they shoot it, too.
Tyler Slevin in the forecourt. Cross court finds Bowl left side. Bowl to the left block. Up, and he is clobbered by Fortin. Ashton Bowl will shoot 2. Fortin's third, team fourth. So Hickory's in the bonus the rest of the night. Bowl back to the line.
Hickory does a great job of drawing fouls, and that's a general statement to make, but they go right at the rim. They go off, they go off at 2 feet. They go in good angles. They give the officials no option but to call fouls because they get clobbered because they're going right at the rim. And there was another great example.
Bow hits the first one. 10 points for him. He's knocked down 4 in a row at the line. Mudry back in for Harbor Creek. Fortin out. Kovac out on the Hickory side as Disler returns. So both teams going with more of a perimeter lineup now. With 4:59 to go, Bowl up and good. 11 for Ashton Bowl.
Yeah, he's been great.
61-45. 1-2-2 from Hickory. Caspin Herman with it for Harbor Creek. Goes down the lane, up with the left hand. No good. Good defense from Borowitz. Rebound, Jack White for Hickory.
Yeah, really good job by Borowitz avoiding the fourth foul and affecting the layup.
Borowitz right wing for Hickory. Toss up top to Disler, reversal to Kyler Slevin left side, and now Jack White top of the key. Disler, both hands on the basketball, now using the dribble. Double teamed along the sideline, out to Slevin. He'll find Borowitz right of the foul circle and out to Jack White. Left corner for Bowl. Bowl with the ball fake and back to White.
Ooh.
Got pass deflected, but grabbed by Disler. Kept possession alive. Over to Slevin right side, and Slevin is called for the travel.
Great
Little extra step in there, and Hickory gives it back with 4:11 to go.
I think he was surprised how open he was. I think he caught it thinking somebody's going to come out at me and did a little extra jump hop there before he put the dribble down.
You are listening to News Talk 790 WPIC, Sharon Hermitage, a Cumulus media station. High school boys basketball playoffs tonight. Del Sandro down the lane. Up the right hand, no good, but he is fouled, and he'll shoot 2 with 4:04 to go. First free throws of the second half upcoming for Harbor Creek. Wow. Foul is on Ryan Disler. His first, team first.
That's not by mistake, Ryan, that Harbor Creek has only shot, 2 free throws now in the second half. That's because they're playing great defense. They're on time. They're stopping the ball. They're screening out, all the things you do when you don't foul.
Del Sandro hits the first one, 73% on the season, and he goes 2 for 2. Huskies are 6 of 6 at the line tonight as a team. Del Sandro with 13.
That's impressive, but it's also impressive that they've only shot 6.
Fortin in, Mudry out on the Harbor Creek side. Kovac back in for Hickory as Dissler checks out. 4:04 to go. White looking, able to find Slevin, and a no-look over the head pass to White, and then getting the ball down court, knocked out of bounds into the second row, and it will stay Hickory ball.
Yeah, they're doubling Slevin every time he touches the ball. So that was a good idea by him, just kind of getting it out of there.
Inbound, grabbed by Bull. Bull over the timeline, knocked away, loose, and a steal. Caspin Herman with it. Herman will go all the way, laid up and in. And Harbor Creek back within 12 with 3:48 to go. 12 for Caspin Herman. Back the other way, Hickory with it. Bull down court. Bull into the lane. Up, got it, a foul. Ashton Bull with a three-point play upcoming.
That's a big-time play. Harbor Creek, all the momentum, gets a wide-open layup. They're going to press, and they get it into Bull. Bull looks down the floor and sees nobody behind me. Just went right at the rim, went up strong, took a hit, made the layup, gets a trip to the foul line.
Foul on Fortin, his fourth, team fifth. Bull up, no good. Rebound grabbed by Harbor Creek, grabbed by Mosdy. 63-49, 3:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Deep three, Herman up top, no good. It was Caspin Herman. Borowitz the rebound for Hickory. Here come the Hornets. Kovac along the right sideline, leaves it for the trailer Bull. Now up top to Slevin. Left wing to Borowitz. 3:20 to go in the fourth. Borowitz doubled near side. And timeout Hickory.
Yeah.
Hickory, I think, wanted a foul call. They were certainly getting after Borowitz, but the timeout called. It has to be a full timeout. That's all they have. Full timeout with 3:18 to go in the fourth. It's 63-49. Hickory on top. We'll be back after this on Newstalk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Don't forget, after the game, we will have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. That'll be in our post game. We have 3:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Don't forget, later tonight, more 4A playoff action on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. Sharon and Girard.
Yeah.
Winner of that one gets the winner of the second game here tonight, which is Fairview and Warren.
This 4A bracket's just loaded with really good teams.
Warren's the 11 seed. We saw them the other night.
How about that?
Kovac receives the inbounds. The Borowitz back to Kovac, and he lost it on the right block. Taken away from behind by Cam Herman. Outlet down court. Bull, an interception for Hickory. Bull back the other way for the Hornets with 3:05 to go.
Bull has made just a million winning plays tonight, just like that.
Slevin right side to Borowitz. Now back to Kyler Slevin. Finds White on the near side against the half-court trap. Slevin changing hands to the dribble. Double team comes, finds White left side. White with the ball fakes. They get it inside. Borowitz right block. Borowitz up with the left hand, and he's fouled down low. And Connor Fortin will be the second disqualification of the night for Harbor Creek. The 6'2 sophomore will foul out with 2:41 to go. And Borowitz will shoot two. Hornets tonight, 18 of 24 at the line.
Yeah, they've been really good. Hickory doing a nice job there, faking a pass to make a pass against that run and jump by Harbor Creek. And, how about Ashton Bull picking off that pass after the Hickory turnover, following up that 3-point play, or I guess he missed the free throw, but that when he got out in front of the press there and went to the rim and made the shot.
Borowitz, first one is good. He's gone make-miss every time tonight. Hits that one, so that's his 10th point. We'll see if he can break that pattern here with 2:41 to go.
He's breaking it.
And no, he didn't. It popped out. You're 1 for 2 on the Jinx tonight. Here comes Harbor Creek. Down 15, right corner. Del Sandro with it. Spot up 3 on the way, doesn't go. Rebound tipped into the hands of Bull for Hickory. Bull bringing it ahead. Jump pass finds White left side. Back to Bull. Bull left of the lane, pivots, and out to Kyler Slevin with 2:20 to go in the ball game. The Hickory Hornets are closing in on a berth in the semifinals Tuesday night against Cathedral Prep or Oil City. Yeah, Hickory folks could drive down to the down to 38th Street, down to Mercyhurst, and watch that one.
Yeah, how about that, right?
This game has moved with a lot of alacrity.
Yeah.
2 minutes to go, and it's 10 after 7. Kyler Slevin with it on the right side. Finds Borowitz right elbow, left wing for Dissler. Dissler, good minutes off the bench tonight, as usual.
No doubt.
Cross court, Dissler on the near side, guarded by Del Sandro. Del Sandro went for the steal, and then Cam Herman will commit the foul. Or Caspin Herman, excuse me. Caspin Herman's fourth, and Hickory back to the line with 1:46 to go.
That was about a 40-second possession there by Hickory. They just spread the floor, moved without the ball. It wasn't a play or a pattern or a stall. They just spread the floor and moved without the ball, stepped to the pass, faked a pass to make a pass, all kinds of fundamental stuff going on, toughness stuff going on there for Hickory on that possession.
Dissler gets the roll in the first one. First point of the night for Ryan Dissler. 65-49. Dissler 5 of 7 at the line this year, 71%. And that one catches the front of the rim and drops as well.
Good for him. Yeah, he earned that.
66-49. Hickory in the 2-2-1. Over the timeline comes Ben Mosdy. Mosdy with it. In trouble, looking to Del Sandro. Del Sandro, right of the lane, steps through, puts up a jumper stuffed by Borowitz. Rebound grabbed by Kyler Slevin. Del Sandro is down behind the play. Inside, Borowitz will lay it up and in transition. Got the feed, Borowitz puts it up and in. Del Sandro down on all fours behind the play.
Yeah, something in kind of the face or the nose area.
So a minute 19 to go. It is 68-49. Hickory with the lead. And they will check on Del Sandro. He's now to his feet, and I'm sure they will give him the battery of tests and so forth. And with a minute 19 to go, I have to think that we probably will have seen the last of him for tonight.
Yeah, and you get hit in the nose like that, you're just so completely disoriented, right?
Well, the eyes water, the ears ring. I mean, you're always worried about. I mean, it's
it's
And we're going to see some subs checking in for Harbor Creek. Ronnie Bradley in 5'8" junior. Dom Del Sandro in 5'6" sophomore. Ethan McDonald 5'10" junior. Brady Powers a 5'7" sophomore. And I believe that's the 5 for Hickory. And Mudry back in. Landon Slevin returns for Hickory. Borowitz checks out, big smile on his face, and good reason for it.
Yeah.
Dom Del Sandro with it. Stumbles, throws it in the middle of the lane. It's loose. It's grabbed by Brady Powers. Right corner, 3. Dom Del Sandro doesn't go. Weak side board, McDonald for Harbor Creek. Mudry with it, lost the handle. It's loose, scramble for it, and a foul will be called on Hickory with a minute 1 to go.
I don't think that's what Coach Mel wanted there with the...
It's White's third, team second, but he does allow Hickory to get some substitutes in. We see Luciano Brown, 6-foot senior, in for the first time. Ryan Manzo, 5'8" sophomore. Also see Landon Tomko in, 5'11" senior. Had a chance to talk with Landon's father, Jonathan, before the game. Good to catch up with him.
Yeah, some softball stories.
Yes. Minute to go in the ball game. Harbor Creek with the basketball. 68-49, Hickory leads. Near right side with it is Mudry. Mudry into the lane, fires it left corner for McDonald. Ethan McDonald into the lane, steps through, puts it up with the left hand, no good. The rebound grabbed by Brown. Brown pestered in the backcourt. Here comes Hickory. Landon Slevin with it. Finds Tomko left corner. Tomko whips it down low, layup up and good for Luciano Brown.
Good pass by Tomko.
The seniors connect on that basket. 3 from the left side, up and good for Harbor Creek, as that one is knocked down by Ronnie Bradley. Ronnie Bradley with a 3, down to 18 seconds to go. 70-52, and Landon Slevin is going to dribble out this one. The Hickory Hornets will be moving on. They get win number 19 on the season. Harbor Creek will fall into the 5th place consolation bracket. It's all over. The Hickory Hornets win it. Hickory wins it 70-52. We'll come back with a full post game after this. The Hickory Hornets are moving on 70-52. Post game coming up after this on News Talk 790 WPIC. and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you by the Hudson Companies and Flynn's Tire and Auto Service.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end.
Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate.
Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-aged children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpaul's1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
Nobody plans to get hurt at work, and when I did, I had no idea what to do. So I called the Joanno Legal Group.
The insurance companies have attorneys on call. You deserve to have one too. You deserve to know your rights, and you deserve to have answers to all your questions. Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. There's no fee unless we settle your case or have to fight to protect your benefits. Please visit us at joannolegalgroup.com or call us toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
My car does more than take me from here to there, and I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York. An equal opportunity insurer.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We are back here tonight at the Hagerty Family Events Center, where the Hickory Hornets defeat Harbor Creek tonight 70-52 in the District 10 4A quarterfinals. Ryan Briggs and Chris Birch with you tonight. And Chris, really a complete effort tonight from Hickory.
No question. Every single one of the guys who played, really, the 7 guys who played the most minutes, they each did exactly what they had to do for this team to win the basketball game. The shooters made shots. The big men made great post moves, got themselves to the foul line. Just absolutely terrific guard play, and the defense was stunning on this Harbor Creek team. So, yeah, Hickory putting together, again, you love it when one of your most complete games of the season comes in a playoff game, and I think certainly for this Hickory Hornet team tonight was that night.
Hickory winners 70-52. We'll come back with a scoring recap. We'll have our post-game awards as well, and a look at the District 10 scoreboard on 790 WPIC.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them, because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
One moment I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's Joanow legalgroup.com. Or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42-hole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7 and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We are back here tonight at the Hagerty Family Event Center in Erie. Tonight, the Hickory Hornets a 70-52 victory over Harbor Creek. Ryan Briggs and Chris Birch with you tonight. We will be joined shortly by our Reinhardt's Player of the Game, as well as Hickory head coach Chris Mell. And you can pull us in there. You can see us here tonight as we await Coach Mell and our Reinhardt's Player of the Game. But we'll get our post-game awards out of the way first. We'll start off with the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game, brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel in Sharpsville. Open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 on Saturdays. And tonight we recognize Hickory sophomore guard Landon Slevin tonight. Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game. Came in the second quarter, 8 quick points. Really, and just when Harbor Creek was kind of feeling its way getting back into the game, Landon Slevin joked he shoots just like his brother.
Yeah, I mean, he came in and he knocked those 2 big threes down. He drove the ball hard to the basket the one time, made a layup, got a steal, gave him some huge energy. And, sometimes when a guy comes into a game and does that, it is enough to win the game. Like, in other words, you say a guy played, 8 minutes the entire game, but in 3 minutes of those 8, he was like, he pushed it over the top. And one of the reasons that you were able to get some separation, and certainly tonight for Landon Slevin, that's what he did in those minutes for sure.
And Landon Slevin, a guy who missed a lot of time this year because of the leg injury. So he's still, in some ways, I mean, he has his legs under him, but still he doesn't have 24 games under his belt. He has 12.
Right. And again, that when he came back, he wasn't in the he kind of wasn't in the same spot in the rotation that he had been. There's just all those kind of things when you're injured that are like that. And again, just a great performance by him on a big stage too. That's what makes it even more brilliant. He comes in here. You're up at the Hagerty Event Center in a District 10 quarterfinal game against a great Harbor Creek team, and you come in there and you get 8 points in a couple of minutes and really push your team over the top.
Tonight's Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game is Landon Slevin. He'll now be entered into our Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Year competition. And at the end of the season, we will recognize one of our subs of the game as the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Year. The Sub of the Year and his or her teammates will receive a sub, chips, drink, and dessert courtesy of Lock, Stock, and Barrel in Sharpsville. So congratulations to Hickory's Landon Slevin, the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the game. And that award is powered by Landmark Information Services. And now for the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game Award. Tonight, a lot to choose from, certainly. Yeah. Hickory 3-men in double figures. Kyler Slevin, 19 points tonight. The big guys inside, Kovac and Borwitz with what they did. But Ashton Bull at both ends tonight, 13 points. I know you will talk about his defense.
Yeah.
Ashton Bull, 2 threes, 5 of 7 at the line, 13 points. And what he did at the other end, he is tonight's Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game.
He just made winning play after winning play, right? He was on time all night against Del Sandro. And people don't realize how good Del Sandro is. Like, you'd watch this game, and you'd maybe say, maybe he's not as good as I thought. No, it's not that he's not as good as you thought. It's that Ashton Bull was absolutely brilliant on defense. And again, offensively, how many times did Ashton Bull get the ball in the middle of the floor, push it down, kick it to the exact right person for an open three or for a layup, and down the stretch when Hickory was trying to hold the ball a little bit, it was always him that sort of bounced out. Got things set. He was really the go-to guy in that fourth quarter.
So tonight the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game is Hickory senior guard Ashton Bull. And like all of our players of the game, he will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Laundryman in Hermitage. Ashton Bowles, our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. We will take a break. We'll come back. We'll look to have Coach Mel. They're coming now, so we will not take a break. They're coming now. The final, by the way, for housekeeping, Tom Reisenweber let me know they changed the last basket of the game for Harbor Creek, which was a shot from Ronnie Bradley. He says it was a 2. So, therefore, the final tonight, 70-51. Not 52, 70-51. But either way, Hickory wins and is moving on. And we're now going to go and face the camera. We're now going to bring in Ashton Bull.
Yeah.
With our Chris Birch. Take it away, Chris Birch, with our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game.
You know, Ashton, did you see the documentary about the Bulls, The Last Dance?
Yeah,
you ever watch that? Yeah. You know the kind of the famous scene that all the memes have been made out of?
Yeah.
Michael Jordan said, and I took that personally.
Yes, sir.
You know, I felt like you tonight on defense. A stunning job against a great player. And I felt like you kind of took it personally that, hey, that's my guy. And all night long, you made him have to work for everything he got, and that took Harbor Creek out of their offense. A great job defensively by you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, was that something you guys really focused on, or was that just?
Yeah, I knew what it was coming into this game. Averaging 20 points. My goal was to hold him to 10. He unfortunately got 13, but yeah, I felt like I did well. I felt like I was reading a lot of plays well. He beat me a couple of times, but I got it back on him. So
no question. You know, one of the things I thought you did really well tonight. You know, there have been nights, obviously, where you've been the guy getting the good passes, knocking the shots down. Tonight, I thought you were the guy that got the ball along the middle of the floor, found people, hit open shooters, kicked it over the top to one of the big guys. It's nice that you and Slevin kind of have that co-point guard thing going.
Yeah. As our coaches say, there's enough for everyone to eat, so everyone ate.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Again, you have to just love it that you guys came up here and on a big stage against a good team in a big moment, that you had the kind of energy that you have. You guys feed off of each other like that, don't you?
Yes, sir. 7 seniors. It's playoffs. It's do or die. This is what we've been working for our whole lives, and we just performed. We just executed.
Nice. Well, you made a million winning plays tonight.
Thank you.
A super job by you, our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. After we talk to Coach, let me grab a picture with you with our shirt. All right.
I'll do that while you talk to Chris Mel.
Great job. All right, come on in here, Coach.
Chris Mel joining us now, along with our Chris Birch.
Yeah. Coach, again, I know you heard me talk to Ashton about his defense tonight.
Unbelievable.
When you play a special player like Del Sandro, it takes a special effort. And obviously, Jack White helped, Slevin helped, but I mean, it was really him that did it all night.
Ashton on an island a lot of times, right? Yeah. He's by far our best defender. The great thing about Ashton is he's not only a great defender, he's one of our better offensive players. Right. He's our best all-around player. Yeah. Just all around, he's our guy. Yeah. And he did the same thing at the Franklin game. Second half, they're number 4, I believe. He was dribbling, penetrating. Ash, you got him. Yeah. All right, keep him out. And he did a wonderful job. Del Sandro is a great player. Right. And for him to hold him to what he did was a fantastic job. And Ashton did it on the offensive end as well. Right. Sometimes you can get tired in an offense, your shot's not looking. He did a great job of not only shooting, but distributing the basketball and handling it. Yeah. He just had a great game.
Yeah, and then that's, you heard me say that to him. One of the things that probably 6 or 7 or maybe even 8 times tonight, he got the ball in the middle of the floor in sort of a semi-fast break situation, drew a defender, kicked it to Slevin for a 3, kicked it to Trevor or
White.
or Kovac down low to get layups. Just a fantastic job by him.
It was a great effort by Ashton.
One of the things too, we talked about it a little bit, down in the locker room. It's a game that's an hour and 40 minutes away from school. Yeah. It's the first game of a doubleheader. Yep. You have to love it that there was no. You guys just
were ready. We're great energy. We were ready to go. Defensively, we did a lot of really good things. They're a great team with the flares. We switched that up a little bit. Ashton got a steal on one of them from our switches. Guys were just energized all night long. We got big plays out of all of our guys. Yeah. Kyler made big plays like he does. Trevor, Noah struggled, a little bit. But then in the second half, he balanced it out. Right. Jack White had a couple big buckets, and you know what you're getting from him on D. And how about Landon Slevin coming in and hitting 2 really big threes? Just a very great team effort. Ryan Dissler had some nice minutes as well.
Yeah, right. I was just going to say Dissler in that fourth quarter when you were trying to take the air out of the ball.
Yep.
Right there with some good guard play.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Coach, certainly a great job. You came up here, and I think I said this all night. I think people maybe who didn't know anything about Harbor Creek would watch this game and say, "Oh, Hickory was just." It's just better. Yeah. This was a great team, and you guys did everything you had to do.
We kind of made them look like, in all respect, an average team tonight.
Yes.
And they're not an average team.
No.
They're well coached, and our kids just wanted it, and they're locked in right now.
Yeah,
we know next game's going to be much harder. We're going to give it everything we have, and we're going to enjoy it tonight. Yeah. Going to get something to eat up here right now and enjoy it.
Nice.
Thanks for covering us.
No doubt. Well, Coach, a terrific game for your team, a terrific night, and certainly congrats on all that, and we'll see you Tuesday.
Thanks for covering. I hope maybe next round we've earned some media timeouts. We might need them.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks,
Coach.
Thanks,
you got it. Yeah. See you. All right.
That's head coach Chris Mell joining us here tonight. Great things from Coach Mell, as well as our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Ashton Bull. Great night for Hickory all around.
Really great night for Hickory. Again, it's just one of those things. You and I were talking at Meadville after one of the games that we covered earlier in the week, how, sometimes in the playoffs, there's teams that, they're built for the regular season, and then other teams that are kind of built for the playoffs, and you don't know until the playoffs start which one it is. And certainly the way Hickory has played these two games, particularly tonight, this is a team that's built for the playoffs.
We'll take one final break, come back with a scoring recap and scores from around the District 10 tournament. Hickory a winner tonight. The final officially 70-51. Hickory the win tonight over Harbor Creek. More postgame after this on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut, Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
Back here one final time on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7. Ryan Briggs and Chris Birch with you tonight, recapping this 70-51 victory for Hickory tonight over Harbor Creek in the District 10 quarterfinals. Our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Hickory senior guard Ashton Bull, and our our lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game, sophomore guard Landon Slevin. The scoring recap in this one. The Hickory Hornets put 3 men in double figures. Kyler Slevin continuing his strong sophomore year, leading the way, 19 points, 3 twos, 2 threes, 7 of 7 at the line. Slevin with 19. He's had 9 straight, just the 10th straight double-digit outing, 21st of the season.
Wow.
Kyler Slevin, a strong night with 19, 13 for Ashton Bull, a 2 threes, 5 of 7 at the line, 13 points, as well as that lockdown defense at the other end.
He was unbelievable.
That Chris and Coach Mell and Ashton talked about in our last segment. And Trevor Borowitz joined those two in double figures. Borowitz battled some foul trouble early on, finished with a dozen, 4 field goals, 4 of 8 at the line for 12. Landon Slevin off the bench, a 2 threes for 8 points, all in the second quarter. Jack White, Another strong outing for him. Scored 7 of his 8 points in the second half. 2 twos and a 3. 1 of 2 at the line, 8 points for Jack White. Noah Kovac, 2 field goals, 2 of 2 at the line for 6. Ryan Dissler knocked down a pair of free throws for 2 points. Luciano Brown a basket for 2. Ryan Manzo, Landon Tomko both played and did not score for Hickory. Hornets tonight, 14 twos, 7 threes, 21 of 28 at the line for 70 points. 75% at the line will win you a lot of playoff games.
That's going to win you a lot of playoff games. And getting to the line 28 times is a good number, too.
Certainly is, and that'll be contrasted in a few moments. We look at the Harbor Creek side. Huskies also 3 men in double figures. Ben Mosdy led the way with 17 points, his 9th double-digit outing of the season. 2 twos, 3 threes, 4 of 4 at the line. Mosdy was 17. JT Del Sandro 13 tonight, 4 twos and a 3, 2 of 2 at the line. He had 13, came in averaging 20 per game. Del Sandro finishes the night with 13. Caspen Herman, 3 twos, 2 threes for 12 points. Cam Herman, a 2 and a 3 for 5. Landon Demerol, he battled foul trouble all night, fouled out with 5.5 minutes to go. He had a field goal for 2. Ronnie Bradley, a basket for 2 points. He hit a 3 late that was changed to a 2 at the end of the game, but he's into the scoring column. And then Ethan McDonald, Vic Mudry, Dom Del Sandro, Connor Fortin, Brady Powers all played for Harbor Creek, but did not score. The Huskies would be 11 twos, 7 threes, 6 of 6 at the line, 51 points. And there's that free throw disparity.
Yeah.
Hickory got to the line, Harbor Creek didn't.
No, and again, you give credit to Hickory's defense for that. That had nothing to do with the officiating. That had nothing to do with any cosmic or mystic forces. That was Hickory being on time on defense, doing just about everything right.
Harbor Creek will drop to 16-8. Huskies will play the Oil City or Cathedral Prep non-advancing team Tuesday night in the consolation round. Hickory awaits the winner of that one. Just score by quarters was 15-11 Hickory after 1, 32-20 at the break Hickory, 52-35 after 3. Your final 70-51. Hickory now 19-5. Chris, any other updates for us?
No, I mean we know that Greenville was able to get by Lakeview. They won 58-32. So Trojans moving on, and Sagertown, really good Sagertown team, defeated Sharpsville 66-41. So both of the local teams, all of the local teams in the 2A tournament. Greenville moving on, Sharpsville and Lakeview. Seasons come to an end.
And Sharon and Gerard tipping off right now on Sports Radio 96.7 and on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. And with that, we will call tonight here from Joanne Mellon Gymnasium at the Hagerty Family Event Center. Thanks to the folks here at Cathedral Prep, Bill Flanagan, the VP, Jay Pushkar, and then our camera operator, Josh Bartlett, who did an outstanding job. Great setup here. We appreciate the hospitality. Thank you very much to the folks here at this first, it's a first-class facility, and it's operated in a first-class manner.
No question, right. You get treated like, it's kind of a big deal when you come, but it's obviously a big-time venue, and, it's a lot of fun coming up here.
So we thank them for everything here. Thanks to Aaron Byro in the studio for producing our game. Thanks to Bob Greenberg, our sports director and sales manager. He and Mark Slazak have the call on the doubleheader at Farrell High School. For my partner, Chris Birch, this is Ryan Briggs saying so long until tomorrow. We'll be back on the air for the girls' doubleheader at Grove City High School starting at 11:30. Until then, thanks for listening or watching. Have a great night. Our video, as always, or our video tonight, as we said, brought to you in part by the Hudson Companies and Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. We thank them for their support, allowing us to stream this game tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow night. Or tomorrow afternoon on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live and News Talk 790 WPIC. So long, everyone.
You've been listening to High School Basketball. Tonight's game has been brought to you by
Bill McCandless Ford, the Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock and Barrel, Meadville Medical Center, Shell Restoration, St. Paul's and Ridgewood Senior Living Communities, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, Attorney Bill Motor, Top-tier Federal Credit Union, Sharon Regional Health System, dedicated to serving the community. Joanno Legal Group, UPMC Health System, Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Vay's Pub and Grill, the Sharon American Legion Post 299, Warner's Homes and Improvements, Hermitage Rotary Club, Mailer Insurance, DK Auto LLC, The Laundryman, Reed and Daly Associates, Minuteman Press in Hermitage, Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, Sharon Community Health Center, and 21st Century Energy Group.
Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7.
This concludes our coverage of high school sports. We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.